Hello everyone, this is JCRP and welcome to Kalakar.in. Every time I review or unbox a product here, I make sure that it is really useful for you, and this time I'm very excited to share this camera with you guys. From the title you know what I'm talking about, and I've been using this camera for the past 3 weeks and it has been phenomenally good. So in this video I would like to share my honest opinion and what I like and don't like about this camera, and I want to show you the video that I shot using this camera. Everything you saw before the introduction was shot with this camera. First, let me tell you few things that really impressed me when I opened the box. When compared to the top brands, the Chinese manufacturers are actually listening to the community. Say what you will about these Chinese manufacturers, but hey, whatever you're using is actually manufactured by them. So in this camera, they have given you all the essential accessories that usually the international brands sell to you for a price. They have even included spares, which I think is really nice of them. What's missing though is a charger to charge this camera, but you can use your phone charger and it will work perfectly fine. The second thing is the LCD screen at the back of the camera. With my previous action camera, I had huge problem setting up a frame because I couldn't see what I was aiming at. And guess what? This LCD screen is actually a touch screen, so no more fiddling with these buttons to get the settings right. The LCD screen is capacitive, hence you have to press it a little harder, but once you get the hang of it, it's very easy. The third one is the sensor. The camera uses MX117 CMOS sensor and it has a huge dynamic range. The colors are natural and pop really well. Usually when you shoot with an action camera, you have to color correct in the post production, but because the sensor is amazing, I hardly have to correct any footage after I take. Fourth is the build quality. The camera is made of aluminum housing, which I rarely find in any other cameras. Usually in the premium cameras, just like the Canon 5D or the 1DX. I mean, this is how a company has to make a product that checks all the boxes to make an action camera. SJCAM SJ7 Star, in my opinion, has set a really high bar with this camera. That doesn't mean that this camera does not have issues. Here are a few points that I think a company can improve. They are not deal breakers, but just improvements. The camera comes with a gyroscopic stabilization, which does not work perfectly all the time. When the footage that you take shakes a lot, it's kind of distorts the image in the footage in an attempt to stabilize. For me, that is not acceptable. But it's just a software issue and could be corrected in the future with a firmware update. The battery life of the camera is just okay, it's not great. You can shoot for 1.5 hours and then you have to charge the battery or just change it. And when you shoot underwater, it significantly reduces because the camera heats up, and to compensate that, more power is used. Another limitation that can be fixed by the software is the number of intervals in a time lapse. For me, I was able to take photos every 3 seconds and that was the least setting available. But usually for a good time lapse, you would even need 1 second as well, which I think they should provide in the software update. So these are the few points that SJCAM can improve upon. Apart from this, the camera comes with standard Wi-Fi capabilities and HDMI output. There is a car mode too in the settings, and if you use that, you can plug this camera to your car charger and shoot video continuously like a dash cam, which I think is very cool. It also has video lapse and many other modes in its settings, so please do check that out. The internal mic is just fine, but if you want great clarity, then you can use an external mic which they sell as well. So in my opinion, you should definitely buy this camera. All these good things at just fraction of a cost. If you have enjoyed this review, then please click on the like button, and if you want one for yourself, then GearBest was kind enough to give me a coupon code. If you use this and buy this camera, then you will get huge discounts. If you do not like this video or you want me to add some points to such reviews, then please put them in the comments. Or if you have any questions about the product, please put them also in the comments. I usually read all the comments and reply to them as well, so I would love to read your views. I hope this video was useful. I'm JCRP and you've been watching Kalakar.in. Until next time, happy learning.